together. Theodore Roosevelt said this. He said, the most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get on with people. Knowing how to get along with people. And building positive relationships is vital for successful living. It is a fact that positive relationships will help us feel healthier, happier, and more satisfied with our lives. Positive relationships can help give you a feel-good factor. You see, God created man in his image. God made man to share and live in relationship with one another. And this word relationship is defined in the English dictionary as the way in which two or more people or things are connected, or the state of being connected. It is expressed in the way which two or more people or groups regard and behave towards each other. You see, God has made us for relationship because he himself is a relational being. And from eternity, he has enjoyed relationship within the Trinity. Jesus made this statement in his priestly prayer in John 17, and quoting the 5th verse, he says, "And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began." God before creation was no isolated being. Jesus was with the Father and the Holy Spirit before the world was. You see, the Father was one with the Son and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit and Jesus had intimacy, union, and oneness with the Father. Theirs was a perfect relationship. And God also desires that you and I enjoy good relationships with other people. Therefore, the challenging question this morning is this: how can I build positive relationships? Well, here are a few tips to help you develop more positive and healthy relationships in all areas of life. First of all, accept and celebrate differences. You see, one of the biggest challenges we experience in relationships is that we are all different. We can perceive the world in many ways. Certainly a stumbling block that we come across when we try to build relationship is a desire or an expectation that people will think like we do. And when people think like us, it's so easy to create a rapport. However, when Jesus chose his 12 disciples, he couldn't have chosen a more diverse group. However, they had to learn to accept and celebrate their differences. Tip number 2 is this: listen effectively. Listening is a crucial skill in boosting another person's self-esteem. Listening is the silent form of encouragement that makes people feel supported and valued. Listening and understanding what others communicate to us is the most important part of a successful interaction, and vice versa. And then thirdly, give people your time. Giving time to people is also a huge gift. In a world where time is so precious and life is so fast, we don't always have time to build positive relationships with our families, yet alone with friends and work colleagues. Then fourthly, manage mobile technology. By now, pretty much everyone has a mobile phone, and many people have 2 or more. And while they are a lifesaver in an emergency, as well as an effective tool for communication, they can also be a complete distraction when people exhibit a lack of mobile phone etiquette. So manage mobile technology. Then fifthly, develop empathy. There is a great expression that I learned a long time ago, and it says, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that's powerful. And then finally, speak the truth without being judgmental. There is nothing like a judgmental spirit to destroy any relationship. So there's 6 tips that you and myself along with you can put into practice as we seek to build positive relationships. And may God grant us grace and help us, every one of us, to build relationships, and positive ones at that. God bless you, pob bendith, mwynhewch y dydd. Bye.